Alright guys, and we are live once more with Skulls and Shackles. Hopefully everyone is enjoying themselves. Yes, I do like how the random encounter ended up being tied to the entire rest of the island. So they couldn't just go right to the Grindylow cave and feel special. Oh wow, this hat is completely off base. Here we go. So, I will now be taking one-word descriptors for next week's random encounter. I can't promise it'll be as awesome as a Hell Knight that appears out of nowhere and takes his own head off. But it is Halloween season, so I felt a little Ichabod Craney. And it's a good thing there's not a paladin in this party. Definitely not Equites.
But it would be great. I could talk to all of the diseased undead horrors and persuade them to turn from their ways.
It was so weird. Like when I was reading this, I was like, seriously? The ship's horrors are the only crew members who lived, and they're all undead. Whoever wrote this has a really sick sense of humor. Just wait until you see their pictures. In fact, for those at home, I'm going to give you a little taste, break you off a piece of the remix here.
No.
Some nasty stuff. Yeah, this is happening, guys. This is what the undead currently look like. That is
Behind
impressive.
the curtain.
That Paizo world-class editing staff. I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh man, Paizo. You know what? I should probably E-Rep Paizo right now. If you are watching this within the month of October in 2014, Paizo is having a fantastic sale. Adam, I think you pointed out that flip mats were $5 instead of like 19 or something.
Yeah, flip maps were 13 or $5 instead of 13, and you can also get the map packs, which are the little tiles that you can move around. So if a party won't see what's going to happen in the next room, I like the flip mats personally because you get two sides, and it's much easier to set up. But yeah, it's an amazing sale. Like I think I got like 8 of them.
I picked up all the modules I don't have. All the old game mastery modules, they're Paizo laid down the beginnings of Galarian, but hadn't called it Galarian yet. And I picked up Legacy of Fire in its entirety, Serpent's Skull in its entirety except for the first part, and Council of Thieves in its entirety, and I picked up the PDF map pack so I can run it online instead of in person. It's good. It's a good sale. $5 for AP books, Adventure Pass. That's what I'm all about. Adam, did you grab anything else at that sale?
No.
Good trick for the flip maps is if you get you a poster-sized frame, wooden frame, you can stick them in there so they lay flat and they're not all buckled up and wrinkly on the table so stuff falls all over the place. I've got one of those. I got some of those little 90-degree L brackets and bolted into the corner of it, or screwed them into the corners of it to make it sturdier. Put some rubber feet on the back, and that's what we use for our gaming mat. Works out real well.
Thanks. That's an excellent idea.
It does, and you can draw on it if you're brave enough to carry glass everywhere. It's real easy to clean. You can draw on it and all that. But I've got plexiglass in mine.
All right. Well, your Graveminder disappears back into black smoke and mist, and the greatsword he was holding stays point down in the sand where he left it. You guys are injured. You're on a crab beach with some dead crabs. Those crabs look awfully tasty. You could probably feed the whole ship for 2 days on just those 3 crabs. And you have an idea of the layout of the island, so what are you going to do now?
I think we should throw some of that crab on the ship.
Yeah.
Siegfried, you want to give me a hand, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, you guys throw some broiled crab onto the boat.
Mm.
Is
Take a
there
handful of the cooked crab and stuff it in my head, my face.
You can't believe it doesn't have butter.
So where to first? The ship, or the Grindylows was it caverns?
Caverns.
Yeah.
Or we could go up here. One guy, probably a whole horde of stuff.
You know, I'm not as concerned about the Aaron person because there's not as much in it for us to kill to lay to rest Aaron Ivy. Whereas
But
we only have
stuff.
limited resources. We have limited resources. I'm hurt, and we need to get our 2 missing crew members back to the ship. In addition to fulfilling our bargain with the Graveminder. So, in my mind, the Aaron Ivy undead haunting the stockades is lower on the priority list.
Okay, I'm just thinking of in terms of raw loot. Our resources might be limited now, but after we raid the stockades, maybe not. This guy has survived on the island for who knows how long. Before, hanging himself and all.
Man, I'm having so many Lost flashbacks right now. That show was awesome.
So, what, Sarissa and Siegfried, do you prefer to go to the caverns first or the ship with the ghouls?
I have played this section of the game before and will not comment on strategy.
Oh, this is the
module.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a PFS portion, isn't it? This is the PFS portion.
Indeed. It's all packed with delicious experience and loot.
Wait, the whores are on the boat? On the sunken
ship? There were hoes on the boat. No, Marty said that.
Boats and hoes?
Boats and hoes.
Yeah, from what I gathered, they were in the jungle.
Oh, I mean, I could have easily misinterpreted it.
Siegfried, got anything to add here? Sounds like you're the swing vote. Are you muted?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, talking to the mute button, I did say I would prefer to go after our missing crew members first.
Yeah, I could go for rescuing.
If
I
we
could
have
go for
any
a rescue
idea.
mission.
Yeah.
But are we really in the shape to do a rescue mission right now?
Are they going to survive if we don't?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because, I mean, they were taking them off to sacrifice if it was the same ones that tried to drag us off the, according to what you guys said, tried to drag us off the ship. This could be kind of bad.
That's a good question. That is.
So
yeah,
that might be a slightly more urgent.
Yep. And since we don't have the water to worry about, we can take our time, I guess. All right. How long will it take for us to shove off and sail around to the Grindylows hideout?
Not very long.
Shall we?
That far. You'll need a check, and it'll take you less than an hour to get there.
Shall we?
Someone would
All right.
like to profession sailor it. And you're sure you want to go in exactly the state you currently are at?
I'm gonna drink a Cure Light potion.
I think the only one I have is the Cure Moderate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, are you
Alright.
even down? You're not showing
Yeah, I'm down
any.
12. Oh yeah, my red bar is my health. The green is my temp hit
Mhm.
points. I'm below half. I'm at 11 of 23.
I still have my potion of Cure Light.
Thank you.
I still have my Cure Light potion.
Yeah.
Siegfried,
There you go. Thank you.
and again.
4 and 6. Okay. I'm only down. I was down 12, so I'm only down 2. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I think delaying might cost them their lives. I think we should go try to do the rescue.
So it's currently high tide. So there's going to be lots of water in the area when you go.
Huh.
It's up to you guys.
Should we wait for low tide? Or do we think Sarissa has the advantage? I mean, we've seen the Grindylows fight.
Yeah, I can do Touch of the Sea on you guys, but it only lasts for 2 minutes. Low tide might be a better idea.
I have
Okay.
a Touch of the Sea extract that I can use on myself.
Okay. Yeah. We can wait for low tide.
Let's do low tide then.
It'll happen right around sunset in about 7 hours. What do you want to do until then?
How long will it take to get to the stockades?
Right.
Less than half hour, I would think. It's only about 4 miles away, right?
It's, from the sound of it, it's one guy. We could take one guy.
Well, he also said that it was a formidable opponent.
Yeah. Well, we got to do something between now and then.
Go into the jungle and kill hoes?
Stop calling them that.
They're nice
Just
ladies.
call them ghouls.
Mop up on some ghouls while we're waiting. Sure.
Ghoul hoes?
Yeah, let's go mop up on some ghouls while we wait.
I think if you ever meet Lorraine in real life, she's going to eviscerate you. Or any woman, for that matter.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
All right. Yeah, let's move up to the. I guess it's
I
the
am.
north side of the island and work on cutting down the population.
Where specifically would you like to arrive at?
Ghouls from now on.
Do we know where they're at specifically, other than somewhere over there?
No one said anything.
Hey, Grave Knight.
Just saying, hey, Grave Knight doesn't do anything either.
His sword's in the ground.
All
Yeah,
right.
can we pick up his sword and take it with us?
Yes,
Woohoo!
the sword seems to weigh about 50 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Grave Knight, we have a question.
It is
Where
a
exactly?
large, pure black metal greatsword of an unusual mineral composition.
Detect magic.
It is magical.
50 pounds?
Alright. Hey,
Is
people with spellcraft this.
Will do.
I mean, is it really usable as a weapon?
It seems to be made of some composite of mostly pure iron.
Assuming fine spellcraft. And that.
With a 27, you don't identify the magical properties of this weapon. It's
What?
heavily enchanted.
Wow.
You continue to call out for the Graveminder, and no one appears.
Is
We have a
being
question.
badass a magical property?
Yeah, really?
Yes.
So, okay. Since we know it's magic, I have to at least try. Is this thing usable? Can I wield it as a weapon? I don't assume anybody else here is strong enough.
Probably not.
Do you want to break in
Yeah.
half
I didn't think so. I mean, at 50 pounds, that's...
If you were to use it, it's a large-sized weapon, so you're going to take the size penalty.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to take like a -2 circumstance for wielding such an enormously
Just
heavy
because
weapon.
it's so heavy, yeah. Okay. Had to ask. All right. Unless someone really wants to carry it, I guess I will. I've got I assume the best strength? Nobody has above 17?
Why do we need to carry it at all? We
Is
can't
it worth
use it.
more than 10 gold pieces?
Oh, yes.
Well, I don't think we can
Okay,
get away
I
with
pick it
selling it.
No, I pick it up. I carry it about 5 feet. I have acquired treasure worth more than 10 gold pieces. I will not be fatigued. I then drop it.
All right.
I'll allow it.
Let's just follow
Well,
the
it's either
path.
this or I have to find an hour of pleasure. And frankly, the undead horrors are looking more likely than anywhere else.
Oh.
I'm just saying,
Guess there's some very unusual definitions of pleasure, but okay. All right. So
a dwarf, and let's be honest here.
So where did he
Let's
say that the undead?
Let's just follow the paths until
I
we
don't
hit
think
them.
he specifically said the undead were anywhere in particular.
Well,
Okay. Well, he said something about
how
undead
it
infested,
engages.
undead infested swamp. So let's head towards the swamps and just follow the path. Yeah. So we'll kind of go there.
Very well.
Goodbye, sword. I love you.
I thought Sifrig was carrying the sword.
Oh, is he? I thought it was too heavy.
I mean, we can't exactly use it for anything, so...
Well, it's his sword. I mean, he left it. That's his issue. I just thought you wanted to bring it. Let's see what my carry is.
A terrible stench fills the swamp along the river. A fetid odor of cheap perfume and rotting flesh. A huge tree stands in the middle of a clearing in the swamp, draped with some sort of huge tent. Lurid painted faces cover both sides of the tree trunk in the tent, and are decorated with rotting humanoid body parts and a carpet of squirming insects. Two
Well, I
women
think this is...
and one man step out from the tent.
Best ship ever.
I think this is the place.
So let's see here. You guys are approaching from the southwest rather than the northeast. The women are wearing revealing clothing and are quite buxom. They're clearly Chilaxian with dark hair and dark black hair and formal clothing. The man wears almost nothing but a loincloth that is very ratty and stained. All of them have enormously long tongues, and from underneath their tent they look out towards you and they all go with their multi-foot long tongues and begins to lunge in your direction. You guys can arrange yourselves in the following box. That looks good. And then roll for initiative.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
No, I can't change it.
I didn't see the box.
I don't see the box either.
My initiative roll should be 19.03.
People are saying, oh, yes, I'm sorry guys, here's the map. We were just talking for there. We are now assembling for combat. But thank you for pointing it out. Now that we are assembling for combat, I didn't realize it. Oh, it's a good thing I have someone to back me up here.
I forgot to click my token the first time, so my initiative should be a 19.3. Or 0.03.
Okay. And these things get +2.
Where's the map? What? Where's the box?
Do you guys not see it?
No.
We're still on the
do not.
island.
Oh, Yes, of course. Man, I'm bad.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm catching up.
That's all right.
Is that? What is that? You are kidding me. That's what they look like?
Yes. I want to emphasize once more, the male courtesan is only wearing a ratty loincloth.
Welp. Of course he is.
What's his body type? Endomorphic, ectomorphic?
I don't even know what those words mean, and I feel like I should now that you've asked. He looks like Khal Drogo. Jason Momoa is awesome. Khal Drogo if he had a foot-long tongue and rotting skin. Everyone's where they want to be?
We need to re-roll initiative, don't we?
Why would you re-roll initiative?
We're not on the tracker
because we're on
anymore.
A different map.
I can see the tracker, though. Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay.
You have the full tracker there? Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't change for me.
Okay.
So, everyone's where they want to be, then.
Yep.
Roughly.
Right. Novardi, you were up first.
Fiendish albatross style, free action or swift action. And 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, so just gonna count my distance here. Throw a bomb at the first one.
Okay. I think it's 35 feet from where you are right now.
So it's -2. So AC, touch AC 14, flat-footed.
That will connect. 10 fire damage. Alright, you manage to blow away some of its clothing, but everything that's needed to keep this stream kosher remains on. And the creature looks towards you and kind of adjusts its black hair and goes, "You will die first!"
Your bomb very carefully keeps the meat and dairy products in separate containers.
Anything else, Novardi? Adam?
Pardon?
Did you have anything else?
Oh, no.
Okay, Kirill.
How far is it?
I'm gonna go grab my giant skull goblet here.
15, 10, 50. That's no fun. Gonna move up here. Hopefully not, actually, move up here and not interrupt Citrix's charge lane. And ready in action for anyone who comes in range to stab. Stab, stab.
So,
is your health really at half?
Yeah.
Okay.
The creatures look at you standing there. It's very obvious that you're readying. And they look at you very intelligently, and they're like, "We know what you're trying to do. Have fun standing there doing nothing." Sarissa.
Merely a holding pattern.
Move to here. And tossing a spear at the first one. Nope.
So your spear hits the side of the tent and kind of rips open a face, and all the ghouls begin shrieking, "No! How will we continue our livelihood?"
Oh.
Business out here?
Yes, business is quite good.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
I applaud their entrepreneurial spirit.
This one charges forward and uses its razor-sharp tongue to try to lick Uncle Books. And as soon as it touches him, it goes, "Ugh, I taste elf."
I'm sorry, those are two words that should never go together. A prostitute and razor-sharp tongue.
18 to hit Uncle Books.
On the nose.
Alright, you are immune to a certain effect here, but you will need to make a single fort save.
$12.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Something rolls down this thing's tongue into your bloodstream, and you know you're in some pretty deep trouble.
Oh, shit.
And when Kirill goes, "Oh shit," the man in the back begins thrusting out with his groin and goes, "Oh yes, this is about to happen!" Charges forward right into Sifri.
Now, I have a quick interruption because it does affect my save.
Yep.
So do I take the damage first before it rolls into my tongue?
Yes, you take
Okay.
7 damage and then...
So I would have +1 to my fort save. So it'd be a 13.
Okay, and the save is a 13. So you're good for now. What is it that allows you to gain a better fort save while damaged?
It's a it's a trait called pain is pleasure.
That's awesome. Alright, so the next creature collides into Sifri, and this is the guy, and he's using his just his regular bite. He's not using the tongue.
Good, good.
So he's too busy thrusting upon you with his hips. He's like, "Yes, yes." Sifri, you're up.
Oh my gosh.
How tall is this guy and how tall is Tim?
He's about 7 feet tall.
Would that trigger my ready, or does he just move by too fast?
Let's see here.
Yeah, what was the path he took?
Yeah, if I hold down spacebar, he doesn't pass through one of your squares.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I get an
he
AOO?
does. He passes through this square.
Oh, very
Your
nice.
ready to action will go off.
Huzzah! I actually gotta click him. Okay, there we go.
Move to here. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, your feeble attempt to stab him does not go well for you.
Hooray.
Alright, enough forced jokes now. I think we all get that these are semi-naked people attempting to bite you. Wow, okay, so that hits.
Weak damage, but it's a hit. I'll take it.
The final one approaches Kirill.
And I think I will go ahead and take the... Oh, I should have taken the 5 foot for the flank. I'll take a 5 foot after the attack.
Okay. I'll let you have taken the 5 foot beforehand, if you would like.
Well, that's going to put me in a flank with them, but that's alright.
Okay.
Oh.
I can't sneak attack them, and they're undead, and...
Undead can be sneak attacked in Pathfinder.
Oh, that's right, they can.
Yep,
Well, in that
they
case,
Yeah,
I
it's fine.
should take that extra 1 point of sneak.
That book has a spine. I
love the gamers.
Is an 18 going to connect with Kirill?
Oh, yeah.
As you are an elf, you're immune to one of the effects here.
Half elf, but yes.
You still count as an elf.
Yep,
So,
I count as elf and human for all
take
effects.
6 points of damage, and you'll need to make a fort save.
Ow, 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 ow.
Just remember whose blood it makes you strong.
Oh, wow.
Yes, thank you, Uncle.
Not even moderately veiled racism on that point.
Oh.
No amount of inspiration is going to help me here.
You are screwed. You feel that stuff leaking right into your veins, and suddenly you feel terrible. Oops.
He's got that pregnancy glow.
Yeah.
Can't talk.
Okay, Novardi. Things are going super poorly.
Yeah. All right, Sifrig. I think this is going to hurt. Well, I guess I really can't do that, can I? So when I aim on the ground, can I aim on Sifrig's ground to get both the top and bottom?
You aim at an intersection.
Okay.
You could throw a bomb at Sifrig and then hope the splash hits the two of them.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
Maybe I ought to take that feat. What was that link again?
I'm going to have to withdraw.
Really? Okay.
I just can't think of anything else I could do here.
Did we skip Sarissa?
Well,
no.
I guess I
attacked earlier. Right?
I'll take a 5 foot here and then cast a bomb on that intersection here on the ground.
Oh.
Okay, you're gonna throw a bomb at an intersection. Very well.
No, she didn't. I don't see anything.
Yeah, she threw a spear.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you will hit the intersection barely, and splash is gonna be 20 plus 2. Splash will fail. Full 6 points of damage. This creature reaches its negative health and begins screaming, and you hear a voice call out saying, "Our contract is broken. I claim you." And beneath this thing's feet, a portal opens up and you see little devils dancing around. You see like imps and stuff, and there's big pools of acid and fire, and the little imps begin dragging this creature's corpse down there, and the voice sounds a lot like the Graveminder.
Wow.
And the ship's whore is like, "No! No! One more day!" And then the portal closes.
Wow. I'm going to Venus Albatross style the one here and pull out a long spear, which I said it should have done earlier.
Very well. Hit me with your fiend. Are you studying it with your fiendish albatross?
Yes. Which I fail.
Yes, you do. Sarissa.
I attempt to acrobatics away from this guy. Girl.
That is the guy. That's Jason.
Oh, right, the one who was thrusting.
Yeah.
And I do not succeed, so he gets off an AOO.
He will attempt to hit you with that tongue. He wants to bite you so bad. But he's so busy messing around with Sifri, making him uncomfortable, that he misses.
And I reach out and touch Kirill.
Alright. Kirill, you are up.
And I have more HP now. More HP than when I started the battle with. I'm essentially going to trade places with Sarissa.
How's that happening?
I'm going to use acrobatics.
Carol, just to let you know, I am threatening this.
Oh, don't even need to. 5 foot. No, 5 foot step won't even work. I do still need to. But if I flank with Sifrig, if I win the acrobatics, I win the acrobatics. Do I win the acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay. So that'll put me in a good flank with Sifrig.
Very
Nice.
well.
Thank you.
And I'll have +1 damage with my rapier. So that's 12?
No.
Whatever. Give her hell, Sifrig. Or give him hell.
I think people instead are taking bets on whether Kirill's gonna die or not.
I feel like that happens every week.
It's true. Even the week you weren't here.
Even the week I wasn't here, they were taking bets.
Can I get in on those bets?
Yeah, sure.
Just wait until I hit level 4.
Oh.
So, Jason Momoa steps here and goes all out on his attack on little Dwarfy here. $18 to hit.
Yep.
That's bad. That's the bite. I need you to make 2 fort saves. The first is against disease. The second is against paralysis. Alright, you're not diseased. And even though your joints start locking up, you throw it off with enormous cracking of your, super strong rage muscles. And you flex, and Jason Momoa's like, "Do you even lift, bro? Bro, do you lift?" Stiff freak, you're up.
Lift, don't you? Oh, yeah. Moving around's not going to do any good. I'll 5 foot anyway. Just maybe give somebody else a flank, and then I will. I'll brutalize him some. No bonuses.
17
17 for 8. Take 8.
8 damage. You cut deep into the flesh of this creature. And he's like, "Do you lift?" And he reaches out an arm towards you, and you notice he's slowly sinking into a portal in the ground. And you hear this.
Nice.
And you hear the voice once more call out and say, "Our bargain is concluded." It's the grave minder's voice from all around you as he sinks into a hell portal and disappears. Final.
Guess I should have waited to move till after, huh? Oh well.
So did you take that 6 damage, Sifri?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I did not.
Right, and then this creature
Thank
right
you.
here is going to step down towards Sarissa and say, "I'm taking you with me, little girl."
Could be fun.
22.
22 will hit.
You'll need to make a fort save versus paralysis. And 7 points of damage as well.
Are we sure we're up for a rescue?
So Sarissa, you're like, "Could be fun," and then suddenly you just stop talking, and everyone's looking over at you, and you're like, stop with your hand pointing out, your spear in your hand. You just don't stop. You stop moving, and this creature's like, "Your soul is mine. I will eat you alive." Books.
Books is going to throw a bomb right here on the intersection on the ground.
Very well.
AC 12.
Plus 2. They will. What is your splash DC?
16.
Alright. They take 3 points of fire damage as they throw their hands up and push some of that splashing liquid away and wipe their hands off on their clothing. Well, Sarissa, you're paralyzed.
Yep.
You're down to 1 more round of that. Let me ask, how do you feel knowing that this creature has basically said it's going to eat you alive and is standing right in front of you and you can't even defend yourself?
Well, to be honest, considering the creature, could be fun.
Yep, heard that one already. Kirill.
At least that would be Boosie's take on it.
Sure, yeah. Boosie 2.0, just what I needed.
Gonna move in. Actually, could I? Could I move and then tumble as part of my move?
Yes, but when you move while acrobaticsing, you go at half speed. So make sure you have enough movement to do it.
Do I tumble for the whole move, or do I tumble for part of the move?
Tumble for any square where you need to move threatened through.
Can you
so
move
that's
to here?
5, 10, 15,
That would be
25.
You
So
wouldn't be able to move
no.
out of that square.
Actually, 5, 10, 15, 25, yeah.
25. That's 25 no matter which way you do it.
No. So I can't.
Okay.
Oh well.
No worries.
Stab.
Nope.
No stab. Just having no luck with the stabs today. Last week, I was having luck with the stabs.
Stiff freak.
Charge.
Big damage. No whammies.
Big damage, big damage, big damage.
No whammies. Oh,
Oh.
got to be kidding. Good damage. Oh well.
So she looks at Kirill and says, "Our touch is upon you." And she turns towards Sifrig and says, "Your flesh will be mine as well."
Axe in your neck.
And you confirm the roll is another
Oh,
20.
oh, stop that.
What is your
Holy
AC?
cow. 18.
Okay, so I need you to make 3 fort saves. You're doing disease, paralysis, and then paralysis. And if you fail one of those paralysis checks, that 15 is going to hit as well.
You've rolled so many 20s today.
Yes, yes I have. And that is why I'm such a great player. I always, anytime I need it, those 20s come out of the box and I'm, uh-oh.
Paralyzed.
Yep, so you're going to take 4 hits worth of damage.
Is that a... Wait. Is that a spell-like ability?
It is not.
Well, it's still just a 9.
So
Wouldn't
let me
help.
add up some damage
Wait,
here.
3 fort saves?
Yeah.
Why
She
3
makes-
fort saves?
Because he got hit twice. So disease paralysis on the bite, paralysis on the claw. And then the final claw is also going to hit because you're helpless and your dex modifier is a -5. So I'm guessing that 19 that
Yep.
you have turns into a very low number.
Yeah.
Now you take 23 points of damage as it just begins savagely removing things inside your body that should remain there.
-8.
What the
Unfortunately, you're paralyzed, so you can't
And-
even fall over and begin dying properly.
And my rage falls off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I wasn't
Oh.
raging. I didn't rage this fight.
You haven't raged, it's true.
No, I have not raged this fight. So -8.
You're paralyzed for 3 rounds.
Alright.
Novardi, things are looking super bad.
I've got your back, Sifrig.
There's a potion in my belt.
Yeah, I was going to... Does this creature look like it's hanging by a thread? Or is it...
Oh, it's mostly intact. It's only taken your bomb splash.
Gosh.
Yes.
Alright, so... I proceed to move and attempt to retrieve the potion on his body.
Okay, so that's a move and a move.
Yeah, and do my Fiendish Albatross style on him. Not that it'll help the situation.
Very well. That will work.
Okay.
Sarissa, you come out of your paralysis at the beginning of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Kirill, it's pretty much up to you to save the day here.
fuck?
Are you feeling gallant and, dare I even say, inspired?
Novardi still threatens.
Oh, that's right. Novardi's using a
Oh,
long sword.
shit.
A long spear, right?
So from here or here? No. Could I flank from here?
He'll threaten into this square.
This
Yeah.
square?
Yeah. Two
Okay,
sides.
so I gotta get here. I'm feeling quite inspired.
Okay,
Tumble.
you roll around it. You come up from that
I'm not
crouching
dead
roll.
yet, monster.
You use your signature Scorpion Slash. That will connect.
For 5 damage, not 4.
Now let me ask, can you inspiration on an attack roll? Oh no, that's right, you can't boost the die up. Right.
On an attack roll, yeah.
No,
But
that's fine.
It won't boost the die up.
Right. My question was, could you like push it into a crit range? But you do 4 points of damage.
With a certain feat, I could use my inspiration for damage. But I don't have that.
You're flanking, so you get +1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Sifrig, you can remove 1 round of your paralysis.
Alright.
How
How do you change the number?
So you go to the little tray that pulls it down, and then you get like the number 2 while hovering over it.
Ah. Nice. Okay.
Okay, so it is going to lay into Kirill now. Now, Kirill's already diseased. Sifrig is paralyzed. Sarissa, as far as it knows, is still paralyzed. It's time for Novardi to taste her sting. I mean, that's not the smartest thing to do, but sure, we'll do it. He is the one that needs to be got. 22 to hit Novardi.
That's a hit.
Ouch.
Need you to make those 2 fort saves. Oh, I'm sorry. Only one. Only one.
Okay.
Trying to inject that disease in you.
So I get a +2 to my save because I had some
Indeed.
style to it, and I get another +1 since I'm less than half hit points. So it's a +3 to this roll.
You recall the 40 heart attack that King Shalbatross laid upon you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I rolled up.
You have gained the wicked disease of this creature. And you, in addition, take... I should have just rolled this out. There we go. You take 7 damage.
Drops me.
Okay. And then she is going to trip Sifrig. Which doesn't succeed, and trips Sifrig again.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Why are you tripping a paralyzed person, Ghoul? Where is your head at?
Silly ghoul.
She says, "When I die, I'm going to grab his body on the ground and bring him to hell with me." Novardi, you'll need to make a check to stabilize.
Shit.
So you're like watching her try to like soccer kick Sifrig, and his dwarven muscles are so solid that paralyzed, he doesn't move anywhere. You continue to bleed out and die. Sarissa, you can act now.
I walk over here and touch Sifrig.
Okay. Kirill.
Thank you.
Sifrig doesn't threaten. Nobody threatens here.
Nope.
5-foot step. Do not ignore me.
Kirill threat. Oh no, long spear. Never mind. Unless you have a like a gauntlet or something.
Novardi's
No, I
down.
don't.
Oh, he's
Novardi's
down. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. It is there. Oh, my was over the top of yours. Okay.
Oh, 7 points of damage.
6.
Oh, 6 will still do it. She's reaching out for Sifrig, desperately trying to pull him through the portal as well. But his solid dwarven foot is booted right to the ground. And she screams, "No! No! Just one more day, Captain!" And you hear the grave miner go, "Our bargain is concluded." And the hole closes with a thunderclap.
Oh, that was brutal.
And after about 10 seconds, Sifrik falls over onto his face.
I'm still at -3.
That's why you fall over.
I'm currently bleeding.
I'm gonna pull the Cure Light Wounds potion out of my bag.
Novardi.
Wait, nope, Novardi.
Sifrig.
Yeah, do Novardi first.
Well, Novardi got 4.
I'm at 0.
And Sifrig, I guess, got 4.
I am completely out of heals.
Wait, you're still down, Sifrig?
No, I'm at 1.
Okay, so there's the Cure Moderate that Novardi took off of Sifrig that's currently lying on the ground. What else is left?
I already drank up my only personal Cure Light Wounds.
I gave mine to you.
And the Cure Mod was the only one I had, right?
Well, back at the store, we had bought 3 originally. So where have they all gone?
I was going to say, we bought some we didn't use yet.
Yep.
In addition to those. So there are 3 more floating somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. Sarissa had to pay for them since you were all poor.
Right. Now, I did.
Weird.
I think I paid back for something. I don't remember what now.
I don't know.
I thought it was these Cure Light Wounds potions.
I don't know if the audience is clapping, but that was a narrow survival by the party. Very close.
That was very, very close, yeah. Is Novardi positive?
0.
Okay. So we should have a couple more Cure Lights around, yes? Is that the consensus?
You guys perhaps have them on your character sheets or something? Is that where you put them?
No. I put mine on my character sheet and that's it.
We have 3 Cure Moderates.
Really?
Oh yeah, from loot.
And then each of us has a Cure Light except for Sifrig, who has a Cure Moderate.
Cure Moderate already.
We have actually 4 Cure Moderates.
Okay, all right, good. That helps a lot.
I already used my Cure Light that we basically purchased.
Okay.
So if somebody else wants to either donate their Cure Light to me or just give me one of the Cure Moderates, I can roll it.
I already used my Cure Light on you as well, so.
So I will assume I'm rolling one of the Cure Moderates that we have, the 1 out of 4 that we have.
Yeah.
All right. Do we survive? Oh, I don't feel so good. Something doesn't feel right in my stomach.
Neither do I.
Dang it, I keep wanting to put it on the wrong one.
Heal check on Novardi. Heal check on Kirill.
You know that Kirill has ghouls fever. It's gonna be real serious this time tomorrow. He's gonna start dying a horrible, very quick death.
Treatment?
Interesting. Obviously magical would cure it. It's gonna take 2 consecutive saves to throw it off.
And I only get those daily.
If he dies of ghoul fever, he'll rise as a ghoul at midnight.
Well, let's loot the tent. Surely they've got to have something for Red Egg around here that should suffice.
Possibly.
Any plague is any plague.
Yeah, because undead horrors need to deal with all those diseases, am I right?
Of course. They need to be at their best all the time.
You find a leather hip flask depicting a crocodile. Inside, some liquid sloshes around. There are 3 very sharp, often used daggers, one of which is masterwork. There's a chest that is not locked, 2 barrels, and a wedding dress inlaid with pearls and rubies. A whale-born corset with mother-of-pearl inlays. a dozen silver hat pins, and a number of scattered gems. I'm going to add it all to the loot list for you guys.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take that masterwork dagger.
I'm going to take the wedding dress.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing with everything else?
Bundle it all up.
Yeah, I think we're heading back to the ship, so bundle it up.
Okay, that chest weighs about 10 pounds, and the barrels are...
Wait, the chest
about
isn't
5
locked.
pounds
What's
each.
in the chest?
You open up the chest. Inside are 6 flasks of alchemist fire. They're all very clearly labeled. Chilaxian finest.
Okay.
Why?
Could one of our alchemists use craft alchemy to identify the liquid?
As alchemist fire? Sure,
No,
I could
the
do that.
sloshing. No, the hip
The
flask.
hip flask.
You could use craft alchemy or perception.
I'll do craft alchemy. Sure.
This is
And
not
then
an
perception.
alchemical item.
It's booze.
It's also not alcoholic.
Perception? I'll try it, I suppose.
You take a sip on it, you're not sure what this is.
16 perception?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
You guys all take a quick sip and you smell it, you just don't identify it.
Okay.
Too late to add inspiration?
Go ahead.
19?
You're like, my goodness!
I have no idea.
Elementary, my dear party members. This is a potion of cure moderate wounds inside this hip flask. I'm going to add that separately as a potion of cure mod wounds.
Yeah.
The wedding dress is worth about 400 gold pieces.
Wow.
Holy
it
shit.
sells for full price as it is inlaid with gems and other materials.
Wow.
Yep.
Pack it up in the chest and barrels and let's go.
Whalebone corset also sells for full price at 20 GP. Silver hat pins, 1 dozen, worth 5 GP each. Scattered gems worth 250, 56, and 9. Oh, that does it by GP, and SP. There we go.
Who's living here? Elizabeth Turner?
You have pulled in a find pirate's booty here.
Now, if we want to keep any of this stuff to ourselves,
We're gonna need to sneak it aboard somehow.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Seems hard. This is quite a bit of stuff, especially the wedding dress. I'm not
we-
sure how you'd sneak that aboard.
If we properly,
Or we stash it here on the island and come back and get it after we take over the ship.
or we clean out one of the crabs, stuff it in one of the crabs.
You are not putting my dress in a crab.
Crab
That's
shell.
very
Crab
clean.
shell. You can,
Come on.
You can press it. No, you can't
Kirill
press
is a
it to
cook's mate. Can't you trust him to do it properly?
I've seen him cook.
You haven't seen me cook well.
Yeah, I think that's
No.
the point.
I think that's the point.
But I have cooked well. But I have cooked well.
If you guys want to hide the items here on the island, that's fine. I just thought it was kind of clever to hide it in one of the crabs.
Well, Krupp was gonna get it. Wait, there are more daggers in here. Yeah, Krupp's gonna get it. So why not stuff all the mundane stuff, all the non-super valuable stuff in a crab.
Also, a spoilage question: how much is the crab meat gonna keep if it's been sitting for a day plus before it's brought back to the ship?
I mean, it's not
It'll
gonna be
keep.
perfect, but it'll stay. You know, you only have 2 days to get back, and now you have a day and maybe 3/4, closer to a day and a half once the sun goes down. It'll
give
well.
some,
keep that
give
long.
something to eat on the boat.
Let's go swimming and haul up his body.
All right.
All right, so we can either bury it and mark it with an X or something.
Oh, so cliche. You gonna make a map too?
I'm just
We
gonna
might have
stash it
to.
by the water barrel until we finish the island.
But they need that water for water.
I'm honestly more concerned about my own ailment at this point. I'm not worried
Yeah.
They
about.
seriously have nothing for Red Ache.
I would really like to get on with the whole, rescuing the cleric and not having you die.
But we're not going to die yet, so let's rescue that cleric.
Till tomorrow.
So let's rescue that cleric today.
Well, the question is, I have no heals left.
Yeah,
so
I have no bombs or spells that are useful against the undead, so.
We could go out on the little ship and take a nap and then rescue the cleric in the morning.
Or in the dead of night.
Or the dead of night.
I mean, all we need is 8 hours. And what time is it now?
It's about 1 o'clock. So if you were to take an 8-hour rest, you would have 3 hours of low tide to complete your nighttime rescue underwater.
Sounds about right.
Cave.
Just enough time for a daring escape.
Yes, okay.
Daring escape as the tide comes in.
Yeah, because that's how escapes work. Oh no, we're moving slower!
Tide's coming out all at once. But yeah, I like that plan.
This is a good plan. Alright, so if everyone's agreeing, no one has any objections? Adam?
Oh, I'm just struggling to stay awake.
Okay.
But
all right. Well, we just got a couple more minutes here. Got about another half
Okay.
an hour. I mean, if you guys want, we could end a little early here tonight. I mean, right at the start of the dramatic nighttime cave raid is a good place to open up next week.
Yeah.
I'm battling a cold, trying
Yes, I remember. How's that working for you? You know, you mentioned you were making soup earlier, but I didn't hear the word chicken involved.
No, it's just vegetable and bean soup.
Foolish move, Adam. Foolish move. Everyone knows the delicious liquid made out of chicken is always better for your body.
Do we want to pass these other healing potions around to whoever doesn't have them now?
Sounds good.
I'm not sure where we stand.
Well, I don't have any potions now, so I'll take a cure moderate. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't have anything either, so I guess I will if no one has any objections.
Oh, I thought you had that one.
I used one.
Okay.
I assumed it was mine.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't matter which.
Okay.
So the question is, do you guys want to call it a break a little early tonight, or do you want to begin your nighttime raid? See if we can get a vote on this.
No preference.
Abstaining.
Anybody else? Everybody?
Seeing a lot of blank faces.
No, I mean, I thought I mentioned mine. I'd like to head to bed a little early to get some extra sleep tonight.
Okay.
For the work week.
Let's just go out in the boat, sleep for 8 hours, and then actually call it.
All right.
So that when we start, we'll be poised for a daring rescue mission.
I'm gonna add this up real quick. 3, 4. I think that's the only XP you guys got, unfortunately. Oh, we fought the other dings. So 4, 3, 3, 5, 4, and 3. Let's see if we can get a level out of this. And for this amazing role playing, I'm gonna give you guys a little something extra.
Drum roll.
Uh-oh. Should probably throw it onto this one.
If it's level 3.
You're gonna be drum rolling for a really long time.
I'm gonna keep drum rolling.
5, 4, 3. So 4, 7, 900 XP a person. I'm gonna throw in another 200 there for 1100 because the session was so wild.
2 people level up.
Okay, so Sarissa and Sifrig, you are going to hit level 3 this week.
Alright.
And I think Novardi and Kirill will be coming around next week should they survive. Their experiences in the Cave of Wonders will bring them to the next level. So I hope everyone had fun this week. We got a little bit more backstory on our good captain, the Graveminder.
Yeah, Kirill's not 100% on board with this Kill Captain Atticus Styles thing. Because, I mean, A, friends with the guy through, and that's how I met Sifrig.
You've heard such good things about him from Rosie Custwell as well.
Yeah, he seems like a really stand-up guy.
He was also one of the what kind of brought us all together for this Shanghai moment at the Wormwood.
Indeed.
We don't know if he's responsible for that. It could be the people of the Wormwood were just like, yo, Port Peril tonight.
It was an awfully big coincidence.
I suppose.
Oh, that was rather ominous there, Novardi. Alright. Well, guys, we're ending a little early here tonight, but don't worry. Next week, we're going to open with a dramatic rescue raid at night in an underwater cavern at low tide.
Nice.
From a boat. See how many descriptors I can throw on there. If you are watching currently, or you're watching sometime during the week of October the 5th, and you have a one-word descriptor for a quest or side quest or random encounter that you'd like to see the party have handled, please tweet it to me at APGamingREAL or contact me through any of the various methods like Twitch or YouTube. As you can see, this week we got the Noble Plague Hell Knight, and that turned out so strange, and it seems he'll be a recurring character. So you can change how the game is played. We'll be back next week. Let's say good night for everyone out there. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.